Y'all are wild. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Daily Bread. We're up early this morning. I guess it's not early, it's like 9 o'clock. It is Memorial Day, but we got some work to do. I gotta get this huge unnecessary ass yard cut today. And it's kinda, yeah, I don't wanna do it, but we're going to pick up the lawnmower. So yeah, I might stop and get some Bojangles or something. I don't know. If you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, we did get rid of the tires. There are no more tires in the back of the truck. My homie Jacob came from a little bit south of Atlanta, came and picked up the tires yesterday. He got a new truck yesterday. It's a pretty awesome video. One of the coolest videos I've ever filmed. So if you guys have not seen yesterday's video, make sure to go check that out after you watch this one. I don't really know what's going on today. I mean, we got a bunch of different stuff to do today. I'm sure the title and the thumbnail are very exciting and very, you know, high energy, but we're gonna get this bread today. It's Memorial Day, so thank you everybody for your service, and you know, we're just gonna keep it going. You know, sometimes I actually use my truck as a truck. So you're probably asking, why am I at the Bojangles today? Well, there's a very, very simple explanation for this. One, I haven't had Bojangles in a long time, and I deserve some Bojangles. It's been a long couple of days, and everybody deserves some Bojangles. But two, I'm scoping out the truck meet spot. Now, for those of you watching this video, you guys are gonna be the first to know that I am actively, as of today, looking for a place to host my own truck meet. The Atlanta, I mean, don't get me wrong, all the Atlanta truck meets are fun. Some of them are better than others, but there's no one person that hosts truck meets with a consistent schedule or anything like that. They just kind of pop up here and there. The cops kind of run everybody off, and that's it. So if there's, you know, one person or a very small group of people that's able to get together and host a legitimate truck meet here in Atlanta, that person or group of people could really do something serious. I'm going to be that person, yes. So obviously, you guys, and for those of you that are new to the channel, you guys don't know what I did in Tallahassee. I got with the Bojangles in Tallahassee. We threw 2 awesome ass truck meets where we were allowed to do burnouts. The cops came, the cops couldn't do anything. We're on private property. Everybody got half off food. I did awesome videos of it. If you guys haven't seen those videos, make sure to subscribe, go back and check out those videos. They are fucking awesome. And that's what we're gonna try and do again. But Atlanta is 10 times crazier. Where there's only 50 to 60 trucks that I could get in Tallahassee, there's the possibility of being over 1,000 if we throw a solid meet here. So trying to do something at this Bojangles might just be like a test the waters kind of thing, because obviously this Bojangles parking lot is nowhere near big enough for what we want to do. I have the task of trying to figure out where and when to do this. And as I'm rolling through the Bojangles drive-through right now, this is what I'm sitting here contemplating, trying to figure out, because we're gonna take over the ATL truck game. I'm sorry to say it, but we're gonna do that, and there's no stopping it. So either hop on the bandwagon, is that what they call it? Hop on, or get the hell out of the way, because it's our time. We're taking over.
So call me on the iPhone, call me on the G phone. Boost phone. Boost phone.
Most on this D, may I help you?
Hey, can I get a Cajun filet biscuit combo with fries and a large sweet tea?
The very first window, okay?
Thank you. I can't turn sharp enough to get to the there's the sweet tea. And my car's kind of cracked. So gotta be careful with it. My truck's too wide. I can't turn sharp enough to fit to the window. That's so crazy. I've never had that issue before. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you. Cool. I've literally can't even talk. I've literally never had that issue before in my life. My truck is too wide. I can't turn sharp enough to fit through the drive-through. Thankfully, there's no curbs through that drive-through, but I was not able to turn sharp enough to fit to the window, so I had to get out and pay. That's freaking awesome. That is some that wide bow tie type of shit right there.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Happy Memorial Day again to you guys. If I didn't say that already, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but you know, happy Memorial Day to you guys. I hear fireworks off in the distance. Could be gunshots. It's Atlanta, you never know. We're diving in. Today is day 60 of straight daily vlogging. 60 days in a row. That's what, like a little under 2 months. I'm completely blown away that we've made it this far, and I think we're on the home stretch. So I need to find some way for us to keep the momentum going. We've been dropping some bangers on the channel. We got to continue to do so. I know that I get a lot of questions about the 4-inch spacers, so I'm gonna take some time today and kind of talk about the 4-inch spacers. But real quick, I do have a little bit of facial hair right now, and I think that until day 100, I might need to grow the mustache out. I think you guys, a couple of you guys were upset that I cut the mustache the last time, even though it wasn't much of a mustache. But I think starting tomorrow, I'm gonna cut the rest of it, and we're gonna grow straight mustache for the next 40 days until we hit day 100, or I guess we hit 10,000 subscribers, whichever happens first. I think I think that's what I'm gonna do. Starting tomorrow, we're growing the mustache back out until we hit 100 days, 10,000 subscribers, or I just cannot bear it anymore. I guess somewhere to start about the 4-inch spacers. When you're looking at the truck, especially in pictures, you really can't notice a difference. I mean, my truck's pretty wide to begin with, and the 4-inch spacers really only add 2 inches because I had 2 inches in the back already. So we're only adding 2 inches all the way around. Disclaimer, I'm not actually 4 inches wider than I was. My truck's already really fucking wide. I'm only adding 2 inches all the way around, which is still ridiculous, but not as ridiculous as people thought it was. The one thing I have noticed is I've only got about this much tire sticking underneath the truck all the way around, which kind of scares me because I mean, I'm putting a lot of stress on my suspension. You know, the axles in the back that are inside the axle could be bowing up a little bit. You know, my front suspension's off. You know, obviously it's putting a lot of stress on the tie rods and the hubs, the stock hubs. I mean, it's really stressing me out driving around like this. It really stressed me out when I had the squat as well, because you got it sitting back and it's wide, and it just the truck really wasn't feeling that, and that's why I got rid of it. That's honestly why I got rid of the squat. To be honest, the 4-inch spacers, are they worth it? You know, maybe if your truck only sticks out this far and you're trying to get a lot of width, but for me, the 4-inch spacers, from what it looks like now to, you know, what it was before and the pros and cons between the two, is it really worth it? Probably not. I mean, to be honest, it's not really worth it to me, you know. They were sent to me by Ashley. Again, huge shout out to Ashley, agandy278. Y'all follow him on Instagram. He'll probably be on this side, I think. It'll be on this side of the screen. The 4-inch spacers, cuz. I always feel weird when you're like watching me film.
Ask you a question. You look confused outside.
What were you asking?
What are you talking about?
4-inch spacers.
I know you told me that.
She was wondering what I'm I won't. She didn't want me to put her in the video. Sorry, she walked out the door, and she makes me nervous when she watches me film. I don't know why. But if you guys are wondering what size spacer you should go with, Bora makes a great one. Far From Stock makes a great one. Those are probably the two that I would recommend just off the top of my head. Obviously, you've seen Whistling Diesel jump his 3 or 4 stacked Far From Stock spacers on an F250 over, you know, jumps, and they have never broken. And obviously everybody's heard great things about Bora. So if you're looking between the two, I would say Bora, just because I've had them personally, but I do know like people like JW Whistling Diesel have put the Far From Stocks to the test, and they've you know, proven themselves multiple times. If you're wondering how big of a spacer that you should go, I've got some buddies that run 3s. Obviously a lot of people run 2, which is, you know, there's really no issues with 2s, except you might have to trim your studs a little bit with the 2, just depending on, you know, what kind of vehicle you have. Some studs are a little bit longer than others. Once you jump to 3 is probably the biggest that I would go, just because, you know, 2's okay, but 3 is right to that point where it's not stupid wide, but you're also not having to cut studs. And it's just, I feel like 3 is probably right at the edge where I would say you're still probably safe with your suspension, and it also looks good. Once you jump into 4 inches is, you're really pushing it. Your suspension is definitely probably not liking that, but to me, honestly, the 4 inches looks the best, so that's what we're rocking with. You know, in my opinion, if you're gonna go wide, fucking send it. Put 4-inch spacers all the way around and be as wide as that wide bow tie. So that clip you guys saw of the tunnel was us at the Atlanta International Airport, which is the busiest airport in the country, if I'm not mistaken, or it just became the busiest. But there were like no planes flying tonight, which was really weird. I don't know if that's because of Memorial Day or what the deal was, but we did see a couple, which is pretty cool. You can get like right up to the runway, and I'm so, you know, disappointed I didn't get any videos of that. Did see a couple fireworks as well. We spent like 15-20 minutes riding around trying to find some fireworks to look at, and we could only kind of, you know, see them off in the distance, unfortunately. But hope you guys had a great Memorial Day. Hope you guys hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button, because we've got some awesome content. Tires are going on the Tahoe tomorrow, so you guys need to come back for that. And if you haven't checked out my video from yesterday, I signed my first autograph on a subscriber's truck with a Sharpie. That was insane. Huge shout out to Jacob for coming through, and he'll be back on Thursday. So I mean, I'm telling you, there's awesome content coming. You guys need to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Join the bread gang. That's what we do. Yeah, it's getting late. I'll see you guys. I gotta be up in like 5 hours, so I'll see you guys next time, or I'll see you guys in 6 hours. Technically, yeah, 6 hours. I'll see you guys then. Let's get this bread.